네, 안녕하세요. 2월 5일 정규 방송 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 네, 오늘은 텔링 라이즈라는 요 게임을 할 건데 아까 설치를 눌러놨었는데 설치가 다 안 됐네요. 요거 설치 끝나면 오래 걸리진 않을 것 같으니까 그거 끝나면 바로 진행하도록 합시다. 네, 윤결님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 어제 보다가 자버렸어요. 피곤하면 숙면을 취해야죠. 처음 들어보는 게임이네요. 무슨 장르일까요? 인터랙티브 드라마 장르에 가깝다고 볼 수 있는데 뭔가 좀 정의하기는 힘들 것 같네요. 뭐라고 적혀있는지 한번 볼까? 액션 및 어드벤처라고 돼 있는데 제가 알기로는 이 게임에 액션이 없습니다. 영상을 보면서 스토리를 진행해 나가는 그런 게임으로 알고 있는데 뭐 긴 말이 필요 없죠. 바로 시작해 보도록 하겠습니다. 옵션 뭐가 없군요. 소리가 많이 작은 것 같은데. 시작하기. 또 안나푸르나 인터랙티브. 풀스데이 제로님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 한 편의 드라마를 본다고 생각하고 보면 될 것 같아요. 카렌. 오, 한글화가 굉장히 깔끔하게 돼 있다. 놀라울 정도로. 텔링 라이즈. 장르 표기를 좀 잘못한 거겠죠? 아니면은 그냥 액션 어드벤처라고만 카테고리가 없어서 그냥 액션 어드벤처로 묶여 있는 것 같아요. 자, 키보드 마우스로 하는 게 훨씬 편할 것 같은데 일단 사랑을 검색을 해보라고? 영상이 5개가 나온 것 같아요. 결과는 5개로 제한된다고? 31개? 하나씩 보죠.
I've only ever been in love once. It was with a girl I met when I was 18, but I was too young and naive to handle it properly. I guess I still carry a torch for it, which makes me an incurable romantic or underdeveloped emotionally.
심리 상담 프로그램이냐고요? 저도 정확한 건 모르겠습니다.
I like girls with nice smiles.
예쁜 미소를 가진 소녀를 좋아해요.
Nice smiles. Well, the psych profile says so. Yeah, like horoscopes and everything. I am going to decorate an apartment.
영상은 여기까지인 것 같아. Y? 다시 재생. 커서를 자막으로 이동한 다음 단어와 구문을 선택하여 빠르게 검색하십시오. 일단 오케이, 알았어. 다음 영상인가?
Love you.
오, 짧다. 4분짜리야.
Love you.
뭐야? 4분이 아닌가? 썸네일이야 설마? 잠깐만.
Love you.
아닌데? 그냥 길이가 이런데? 2건?
I want to spoon to my honey out crew. Love's tune. Honeymoon keeps it shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon.
새로운 사람이 나타났네요.
Funny. I only sing when I'm in the dark or in the bath. All right. Maybe.
여기까지.
To my honey out crew, love's tune, honeymoon.
키워드를 어떤 거를 검색할지가 핵심인가 봐.
shining in June.
뭐지? 같은 내용인가? 열람은 끝났나 봐. 같은 영상인 것 같은데. 북마크 기록 사랑은 검색 완료. 오케이, 좋습니다. 데이터베이스 서버? 이게 여기구나. 뭐라고 적혀있는 걸까요? 짠! 이건 완전히 삭제되기 전 레티나에서 남긴 덤프 파일이에요. 당신의 승인 코드를 통해 나온 내용이죠. 이게 당신이 원하는 전체 내용인지 모르겠네요. 왜냐하면 그중 일부는 다른 코드로 다시 파티션화된 것 같거든요. 그래도 당신이 원한 기간의 정보는 있는 것 같아요. 두 사람의 얼굴은 나도 알아볼 수 있었는데 그래서 당신이 이걸 원했던 거군요. 순간 화면이 약간 흐려졌던 것 같은데? 업로드를 사용하면 하드 드라이브가 삭제되니까 놈들이 잡으러 오기 전에 사용하는 게 좋을 거예요. 잡으러 오는 사람이 있나봐. 잡히는 건 거의 확정이에요. 그건 알고 하는 거죠. 그리고 하드웨어를 태우거나 녹이거나 분쇄하는 것도 추천합니다. 좋습니다. 외장 드라이브, 여기가 외장 드라이브구나. 캐슬에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 오픈소스 운영체제로 여러분의 개인정보와 익명성을 보호하기 위해 개발되었습니다. 어디에서든 사용하고 아무 흔적도 남기지 마세요. 저장 장치는 오직 램뿐이며 컴퓨터가 종료되면 자동 삭제됩니다. 그렇군요. 민감한 문서를 어느 컴퓨터에서도 볼 수 있으며 컴퓨터를 종료한 뒤에도 데이터를 복구할 수 없습니다. 박성진님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 지금 화면 자체가 게임 화면인가요? 네, 맞습니다. 요거 자체가 게임 화면이에요. DB? DB가 여기구나. 잠깐만. PDF. 레티나는 동영상 및 관련 메타데이터를 정리하고 대조하는 나스용 보고 도구이다. 어쩌고저쩌고. 사용법, 검색어 로직. 검색하는 단어의 순서와 기록에 있는 단어의 순서가 일치해야 한다. 조지 워싱턴을 검색하고 싶다면 분석하는 조지 워싱턴 또는 조지 워싱턴을 입력하여 검색을 수행한다. 모호한 정보를 수집하는 경우 정보의 수작전에 사용할 수 있으려면 장소와 기타 인물 등을 특정할 수 있는 언어가 포함되어야 한다. 예를 들어 영국 버킹엄 궁전을 목표로 하고 있다는 정보를 확인했다. 그러면 메타데이터 검색에서 버킹엄 궁전 또는 런던을 검색어로 사용할 수 있다. 편집 도구. 북마크 버튼을 클릭하여 추후 보고서에 추가할 수 있다. 그렇군. 북마크 탭에서 이런 북마크 또는 정리해놓은 정보를 확인하고 추가 정리할 수 있다. 또 검색을 해봐야 되겠네? 내가 입력을 해야 돼. 뭘 검색을 하지? 사랑이 나왔으니까 연인을 해보자. 나왔어. 이건 아까 본 거 같고, 그죠? 본 거는 여기 오른쪽 위에 눈으로 표시가 되네. 한번 봅시다. 이 게임 목적이 뭔가요? 저도 아직 모르겠어요. 이제 막 시작해서 뭔가 이 영상에 담겨있는 이 컴퓨터에 남아있는 영상에 정보에 접근을 해서 뭔가 진실을 밝히는 게 목적이 아닐까? 첫 번째 영상의 사람이 이 사람 얼굴인 것 같아요.
You have. Well, it's relaxing talking to you. Yeah, I mean, I've got a therapist back home, but he doesn't get it. So. Yeah, maybe.
그러네. 집 정리가 끝났네.
Yeah. And plus, we both have similar jobs. So. Well, I come from a cops family, and I've always wanted to help people, but police work is just too messy for me, so yeah. And ever since high school, it's been a dream of mine to be a special agent.
특수요원? 그래서 본인이 특수요원이라는 건가?
Well, it can't all be astronauts, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is. You know, the rush, the adrenaline you get is nothing like it. You lie to people and they believe you. And I sleep like a rock at night because I know I'm helping people. So. What's your real name? And don't tell me it's Snow White. What? Okay. How much?
얼마냐고 묻는 거 보니까 여자를 사는 건가?
Michelle.
상대의 이름은 미셸.
Hi, Michelle. I'm David.
데이빗.
Michelle. No, just getting used to it. Michelle, my belle. I don't know what a Michelle looks like. Yeah. Yeah. I bet it does. Let me ask you another question. What?
주인공이요? 컴퓨터 로그인할 때 로그인명이 카렌이긴 했지.
Next time. Yeah.
근데 자기 컴퓨터인지 아닌지 알 수 없죠. 아이고. 정지가 돼버렸다. (5분짜리인데) 너무 길어. 이거 더 빨리 감을 수 없나? 너무 긴데? 됐어. 일단 본 걸로 치고. 아까 나왔던 여자인 것 같은데? 아 그러네. 노래도 아까 남자 영상에서 나왔던 노래네요. 유리 누나리요? 유리 누나를 한번 검색해볼까? 실버 리치. 카메라에 손떨림 보정을 좀 넣었어야 되지 않나. 너무 현장감 넘치는데? 그 남자네? 둘이 연인인가? 해외 어딘가의 버스킹 영상 같네요. 좀 그런 느낌으로 찍은 것 같아요.
Gotta look like a real relationship, right?
미셸이 저 여자인 것
I
같죠?
got this all under control. I promise.
짧은 영상. 연인처럼 보이는 게 중요하다. 그러면 지금 위장 연애를 하고 있다는 소린가?
Real relationships are messy. This operation has too many moving parts.
진짜 연인이 되면 위험할 수 있다. 만약에 남자가 진짜 특수 요원이라고 한다면은 지금 약간 뭔가 자신의 신분을 속일 만한 그런 행동을 하면서 위장 연인 관계를 만든 것 같은데. 그림이 3장이 있네요. 어떤 의미인지는 좀 모호합니다. 여긴 뭐가 있지? 적당하면 그림. 다른 걸 또 검색을 해봐야 될 것 같은데. 검색해봤으면 하는 키워드가 있으시면 제가 그걸로 검색을 한번 해보겠습니다. 방금 연게 이제 쓰레기통 안에 있던 거예요. 그림 3장. 얼굴 반사 이 정도면 안티글레어 써야 되는데. 그러게요. 일단 유리 누나를 한번 검색을 해보고, 네, 다음으로 미셸 한번 검색을 해보죠. 없어. 미셸? 미셸 하니까 2개가 나왔어. 추가적인 거.
Michelle.
네가 미셸이야?
It's nice to meet you, David.
아까 남자랑 대화하던 여자가 이 사람인가 보네. 데이빗이랑. 예. 굉장히 매력적인 여성분이시네요.
Do I not look like a Michelle? It looks like this, and it looks like that. It means gift of God.
아, 미셸에 그런 뜻이 있어? 신의 선물? 부모가 이제
No.
아기 낳고 이제
No more questions.
신한테 감사하는 마음으로
You
짓는
already
이름인가 봐.
know too much. Okay. Yes. I would like that.
It's not Michelle. You know, we always use our real first names just in case we freeze up, you know, in an intense situation where we run into somebody we know. But I guess it's different for women when it comes to sex. So.
화면에 비치는 얼굴은 누군지는 모르는데 일단 여자예요. 처음에 얼굴이 잠깐 나왔었는데 미셸 얼굴은 아니었던 것 같아. 다른 여자분이었어.
Wait, when did you sell real estate?
부동산?
This was in France?
부동산을 검색해봐야 되나?
Uh-huh. Uh. I like you. You know, maybe if I keep liking you, maybe you tell me your real name.
진짜 이름?
I gotta go.
동적인 게임이 아니라서 그런지 가만히 말 안 하고 있으니까 실시간 멈춘 줄 알고 자꾸 마우스 커서 내봐요. 좀 캐릭터가 이렇게 막 움직임도 그렇게 막 많지 않고 이러다 보니까 좀 그런 느낌이 있는 것 같아요. 데이빗으로 한번 검색을 해보자. 영상이 일단 카드 게임이요? 솔리테어. 이거 어떻게 하더라? 이거 에이스부터 이렇게 해서 순서대로 하는 거 아니야? 아, 이러면 안 되는데. 잠깐. 일단 굴을 치우고. 이 게임 너무 되게 오랜만에 하네요. 오케이. 그치, 2. 엉망인데? 3. 아, 3은 넣을 데가 없는데. 요거는 넣을 수 있죠. 킹, 퀸, 조커. 4도 지금 없잖아. 8은 할 수 있죠. 9 밑에 5, 6이 없어. 9다. 아, 오케이. J도 없어. 없는데? 3, 2, 2는 여기. 4랑 3이랑 5 밑에요. 에이스. 이거 색깔이 서로 다른 색이어야 돼요. 안 돼. 이렇게 빨강, 까망 이렇게 교차로 올려야 돼. 그거는 내가 기억을 하고 있지. 6이 없어서 못한다. 2 없는데? 3 킹은 맨바닥에만 되죠? 6 됐다. 요렇게 하면 할 수 있어. 까만색을 내리는 게 낫나? 에이 몰라. 오케이. 아 제의가 없다. 그래도 요건 할 수 있네요. 3 없고 8 7을 옮기고 2 오케이 좋아. 생각보다는 순조롭게 풀리는구만. 7 빨간 6이 나와야 돼. 8 6 오케이. 에이스 좋아요. 아 한 번 더 할 수 있나? 오케이. 이게 되게 어려운 룰 중에 하나는 이거 다 뒤집으면은 더 이상 못 뒤집는 그런 룰도 있는데 요거는 그렇게 어렵진 않네요. 3 하트가 없어? 일단 5 여기 거부터 하죠. J 아이고 그냥 더블 클릭해야겠다. 오케이. 까만 10 갈 수 있죠? 룰이 워낙 단순해서 예전에 해본 적이 있는 사람이면 누구나 이 정도는 할 수 있지 않을까. 9 5 2 3 훨씬 더 빨리 해야 되는데 이건 속도가 생명이야. 속도가 일단 지금 패드로 하고 있어서 더 헷갈리는 것도 있고 8이 있는데 8을 어떻게 할 수가 없다. 지금 하트 4가 없고 오케이 3 4 5 요거 9 8이 있지 않았나? 좋아요. 6도 가라. J 9 5 5 5 4가 없어서 못하는구나. 일단 내려봐. 8 나쁘지 않네요. 요렇게 할 수 있어. 7인데 6을 치울 수 있고 오케이 좋아. 8 7 10 좋아. 4 5 6 9를 내릴 데가 없네. 이 뒤에 킹이랑 다 깔려있나봐. 2장밖에 없어. 잠깐만 이거 진행 가능한가? 지금 5가 없어서 문제인데. 정말 큰일인데 이거. 다이아 6을 넣어야 되는데 다이아 6을 넣을 데가 없어. 이거 가능한가? 잠깐만 지금 뭔가 막혔어. 4가 없어. 4가 4를 먼저 꺼내와야 되는데 하트를 넣어보자. 다시 꺼내올 수 있나? 아, 다시 꺼내올 수 있구나. 그러면은 아이고 하트 6을 일단 꺼내오고 집어넣어. 근데 이러면은 그게 그거 아니야? 잠깐만. 아, 그게 그건데. 클로버 6이 또 없구나. 아. 심각하네요. 클로버 6이 없어. 여기서 패배를 선언을 해야 되지 않을까? 아, 이 뒤에 깔린 게 너무 많아. 잠깐만, 이거를 아무리 생각해도 지금 방법이 없는데? 네, 오랜만에 해서 재밌었고요. 게임 5번 것 같습니다. 자, 영상이나 보도록 하죠.
I am David. Okay. Totally. What are you gonna do? Okay.
아니, 아저씨 왜 갑자기 벗어요?
Okay.
바지까지 벗었어. 이건 바지까지 벗는 무브먼트죠? 뭐 왜 다시 입어? 심지어 뒤집어 입었어.
Hey, honey. Oh, look. Oh, that tooth is gonna fall out any day now. How you doing?
아, 가족이 있구나.
That's what we thought.
영상 통화하는데 지금 집에서 전화 온 거야.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, it was just a nightmare. That's all. Nothing to be scared about. Right? Are you brave?
딸인가 보네요.
Yeah, I'm right here.
뭐지? I love you라고 하는 건가? 영상은 여기서 종료가 됐고, 다음
Oh, hey. Hey.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Yeah.
We didn't scare you off.
No, I'm easily scared.
It's normally a little busier, but well, as you heard, some of our members are in Silver Ridge.
Yeah.
실버 있지.
The access road for 40 minutes today.
I heard about that. I actually been meaning to get up there.
It's a good way to get a lay of the land. Yeah. Go ahead. Help yourself. We'll start back up again at 5 on the Prosper push. We're calling shareholders to ask them to invest in the people of the River Valley.
Great. Done. Okay.
See ya.
Thank you.
뭔가 시위 같은 걸 하나 봐. 느낌이.
Hey,
Hey, I've been out to Chinese food every single day this week, and no luck.
oh, yeah, I thought you would have come by the store to check up on your order.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while. I had to order it from England just to get the perfect copy.
Wow, extra authentic. Would you give me some coffee?
Yeah.
Did you know Pop, you recorded that month?
And then your namesake.
그쵸, 시간 순서대로 지금 영상을 보고 있는 건 아닌 것 같아요. 네, 아까 노래하던 분 맞는 것 같습니다.
Thanks. Actually, I looked it up when I ordered it for you.
Oh, I see. Didn't want me to out-trip you.
No. Well, why didn't you just order it off the internet?
That's more fashion. You gotta support your local record store. They turn into Starbucks.
Wait, who do you think supplies the coffee here? No, it's a community gesture.
Wait. If I were to, just dunk, would that mean I sold out?
You like to dunk your cookies? Would you like to get a drink somewhere?
Like right now?
No, I mean sometime.
Like drink, or like we're gonna call Prosper and investors boring?
I mean, sure, we could call some investors, but I was thinking more of a drink. There's this old man bar, the tavern. They have this jukebox filled with Johnny Mitchell albums.
그쵸, 뭔가 사회 운동을 하는 단체인 것 같죠.
Cool. Yeah, I'll call you. I have your number.
All right.
I gotta catch Sean.
Go to.
Bye.
Bye.
조는 아까 나온 그 할아버지인 것 같고. 다음.
No, you can call me David. So what did you do before?
투자요?
Before camming, what did you do to make money? Yeah, very funny. Very, very funny. I'm being serious. Okay.
요거 데이빈 영상 다 끝나면 한번 보도록 하죠. 이 뭔가 텀이 길어. 좀 빨리 감아볼까? 가봐야겠어. 일단 보죠.
Pleased to meet you, David. Excuse me. Oh, yes, I was an astronaut. In France, there are not many rockets, so I started
아,
carrying.
데이빗이랑
If you
대화하는
want
거에
to
그
questions, David.
상대편이네요.
Most guys, they pop on, pop off. Okay, 50. I was a ballet teacher. When I was a girl, I was a part of the Paris Opera Ballet. I was a sugar plum in Nutcracker and Lilac Fairy in Sleeping Beauty. I was a good dancer, not good enough. I knew it would not be my vocation, so I tried to become a teacher. Tip me again, and I tell you about the time the Bolshoi Ballet visit, and I finger banged the prima ballerina playing Giselle just to get inside her head, like you are trying to get in mine. Oh, wait.
역캠인가? 이걸 역캠이라고 봐야 되나? 아무튼 네, 맞아요. 헐스토리 만든 회사에서 만든 게임입니다. 유료캠. 그래요. 투자? 오, 투자가 꽤 많아.
You know, we get people to invest in them so they can meet the actresses, you know, do a walk-on, write it off on their taxes at the end of the year. We sold, essentially, a dream. Well, yeah, because there's only so much time you can spend in that world before you go crazy. You know? And, a friend of mine died last year. It was an overdose.
약물과요?
It was an accident. It was stupid. So, I just needed some perspective. And I don't want to become a cop. But my father... He stood for something. You know? Does that sound scuzzy?
발레요? 발레도 한번 검색해보죠.
No.
친절한 사람이 되고 싶다고?
I'd like to be a
아,
real
진실한 사람이 되고 싶다. 하지만 이 게임 제목은 텔링 라이즈인걸? 엄마도 가수 같은 거냐고?
No? Oh, okay. I was thinking, you know, you, but older, kind of a grungy hippie look. I feel like I can trust you. Can I?
오케이.
Prosperin is owned by its shareholders and investors, and they operate purely for profit. If we hit them financially, they will notice. Prosperin is traded on special exchange, which
프로스페렌
requires market
계속
makers to
나오는데.
enable them to have their stock bought and sold. We provided a list of all market makers currently used by Prosperin. That's down right there. And we are going to work our way down this list. Please call them up and tell them that you don't want them working with Prosperin. Call them when they're sleeping, email them a lot, send snail mail, make them feel unhappy enough to stop trading Prosperin. Let's cripple the company financially where they really feel it.
Look, this is why last year the Federal Bureau of Investigation called green groups the #1 domestic terror threat. Really. Follow the money, and then find a way to take that money from the corporations who live to exploit the people.
Ava and I are going to stay in this bed until
아바.
this is done.
여자 이름은
Stop
아바예요.
the pipeline, stay in bed.
He got it from
investors on a movie he was producing when they went bankrupt.
Yeah, but I like to think it was just a worker claiming the spoils of slavery.
Hey, I'm just having a hard time wrapping my mind around your previous life, man.
You don't know the half of it.
Yeah, you and me both.
Well, here we go.
Permission to come aboard? What's mission granted, David? David, this is Riordan. She's a member of a group called Greenstorm.
Come on, man. No introduction, David. Jordan, how are you?
You said you thought we might need some help.
Yep.
새로운 인물들이 좀 많이 나왔네요.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, Prosperous Sovereign Pipeline, as you know, means to supply the Midwest with gas at a rate of 500 pounds per square inch, right? It's this high-pressure highway of natural gas screaming through our communities, and it's nearly finished. And we know they're going to work because they're sending spies into our group. We know this. But they're winning. So I've been trying to think of a solution.
Liz.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. If you look right here, okay, this is a major section of the pipeline that's yet to be started. And what makes this area unique and why it's yet to be developed is that access to it's tricky, okay? There are only 2 roads that can support the construction traffic, and they're both fed into this highway here, all right? This is Highway 75, and that highway crosses that bridge right there. That's the Salisbury Bridge. It spans the Sally River to the tune of 2,000 square feet. So, we shut that bridge down, and they would have to reroute all of this construction traffic all the way around to this bridge up here, okay? This would set them back months. I mean, this would be a huge blow financially for them.
It's nice work.
Thanks.
Come up with this all on your own?
Well, me, Ava, and of course, Eric here pointed out that we are a little short on that.
Said it would only work if we had an organization.
대기업의
behind it.
어떤 그런 활동을 저지하기 위해서 지금 이런 걸 하는 것 같네요.
We suspended ourselves over the highway for 2 days. The state cops actually lit a fire under me.
Remember?
They like to burn witches in Massachusetts.
I remember watching that trial on TV. When you poured that glass of water over that CEO's head, that was a big deal.
You know, the theatrics play well on the news.
Well, we're looking for a little more than theatrics. We are looking to do real damage to Boston.
Sure, but how long do you think you can hold the bridge?
Well,
Half the cops now are ex-forces. They treat this stuff like it's Fallujah. You ever done anything like this before? How serious are you?
Okay, Reed. I said I vouched for the guy, and I meant it.
Yeah, and I do too.
Sure you do, sweetie. I can tell by that look in your eye.
Okay, Reed. Let's just.
I'm gonna go get some fresh air.
Sure you're not putting on a show to impress the pretty young activist?
give me Reed.
David,
Yeah, just give me a second.
he's a good guy.
Hey, how long have you known him?
Long enough.
I know what she sees in him, but you?
Look, he's serious, he's loyal, and he's not afraid of action. Honestly, sometimes it kind of scares me. He nearly killed Peter.
I hate Peter.
Okay, well there you go.
좀 의심받고 있네요, 주인공이.
All right, so you're gonna help us in that?
I'll take you to meet the others at Convergence.
Fantastic.
They'll hear you out, but let's talk about the details outside. Close spaces now. Nancy.
아직은 정보가 많이 부족하네요. 일단 프로스페렌을 먼저 검색을 좀 해보겠습니다. 배 아닌 것 같죠? 아무래도 저런 거는 배 같은 구조의 어떤 실내인데 영상이 꽤 많네요.
Protesting Prosperous Sovereign Pipeline.
On Thanksgiving, families across America come together to celebrate and to give thanks for food and family. But this holiday also erases the genocide in our history, the theft of the land and its resources that was the foundation of America.
This theft continues today. The government acts in favor of corporations and allows them to brutalize the land, water, and people. All for what? To sell more fossil fuels? For corporate profits. This pipeline will pollute the water and bring illness and death.
So we encourage all of you to protest peacefully to block further pipeline development and to protect the land for future generations. Water is life. Say no to the sovereign pipeline.
그러니까 어떤 대기업에서 가스 수송관을 설치를 하려고 하고 이 환경 운동가들은 그걸 막으려고 하는 것 같은데 주인공이 왠지 거기에 잠입한 특수 요원인 것 같아요.
Oh yeah, they do not like prospering. Hey, so is that where we're getting our intel from prospering? Black Kite.
블랙 카이트?
Well, you just make sure they stay out of the way of the professionals, okay? Thorough. That's good.
좀 애매한데.
They're criminals. Yeah, exactly. I think Adria's great and all, but she's just like those kids back at the camp. You know, they just want to get together, paint some signs, sing some songs, and then upload it to the internet.
She's young.
Yeah, but she isn't stupid. No, she's bright. I totally get that. But I've been with her to 4 meetings at that Jasmine Center. They're all blowing hot air. You know, I'm not naive enough to think that we can fix this with Facebook.
I saw you at that rally in November. You like causing trouble.
There's trouble to be had. I'm not going to run away from it.
I used to hang around Venice.
주인공은 계속 장전하는 것 같아. 옆에 뭐 하냐고요?
What, a hospital off Pacific?
장전을 하긴 하는 것 같은데.
Not Samsung.
No. This place makes Samsung look like a Four Seasons. This guy Harry ran it. His old pills out the back.
해리?
No, he disappeared. And
해리는 별로 중요한 단서는 아닌 것 같아.
cop shut it down. So I moved in with these friends of mine who I met at the.
일단 아바를
They
검색해보자.
had this movie thing going, so I got involved. It became kind of a big deal. It's fun. You know, we made these stupid beach horror films.
No way. Horror movies are my thing. Could you give me a background one?
Nah, it's behind me now. Besides, nobody watches horror anymore. Real life's too crazy. Is that? Oh, that's. I just got the high score.
Where did you learn to shoot like that?
Boy Scouts.
Really?
No. No, the firearms guy on the sets, you know, on the movie sets, he would take us out to the desert, let us shoot his guns.
Right now, why don't we go over there? I have some people.
Yeah, go. Lead the way.
그러게 총을 왜 너무 잘 쏴가지고 의심을 받아?
The way Prosperin does it, they have 2 major insurance providers because they can't work on any of their build sites if they don't have insurance. But you can look that all up on their private page, download the numbers on who to follow up with. It's going to be another right here.
Yeah, it's about people. Find out who the top decision makers are in each office, get on their social. Keep on them until they have to act.
Yeah, but how far do we go?
You know?
Did you guys hear about the Diablo folk? What they did? They bought a subscription to a firearms magazine for one of the shareholders, but it was under his kid's name. Yeah, but I mean, it worked, because I think he resigned like a week later.
All right, let's keep it classy, guys. These people are looking for any excuse they can find to make us the bad guys. Let's not paint a target on our backs.
We hear you, David.
Yeah, and it's a right up here again.
There's some other ops coming up. We have a couple of acetylene torches that get hot enough to cut steel. The valve sites are where the pipe is exposed. If you're fast on your feet, you can hit and run. It can set them back weeks.
Yeah, we used to use gasoline and motor oil on the valve sites, but I guess torches would be more effective. One more right here. Yeah, and then I think it's just up here on the right. You can just pull over wherever.
Anywhere here?
Yeah, anywhere you can find a spot.
Do they know we're coming?
Yeah. All right.
Everybody out.
별 내용은 없었던 것 같은데. 아바. 30개.
Ava Martin, things are fully operational?
이 사람이 약간 국장 같은 사람인가 봐. 높은 분.
She has a nice smile. Why would you want that record if the original's the best? Great. You sound like an expert. Why'd you tell me the vegan cookies were stale? Okay, well, you can leave the colorful details out of your report.
정보가 부족해.
Hey, Ava. Hey, so look, well, here, take a look. This is some of my vinyl, because, well, I think I have a problem. But anyway, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Yeah, it's their bootleg copy of their Warsaw songs before they changed their name. Well, yeah, I mean, it's got a stain on it, but I got it at a good price. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, you think I'm stalking you, don't you? Why? Because, what, we met twice in the same week in the same city? I mean, come on, stranger things have happened, Ava. I mean, I might go out for food. We might bump into each other then. I mean, I like Chinese food. Well, see, now there's an even better chance that we're gonna bump into each other. Right? You know what, now that I think about it, I think you might be stalking me. Yeah, and look, here I am giving you a viewing of my apartment. Yeah? What? That's because I just moved in. Yeah. And now I feel less self-conscious, thank you. Yeah. What are you doing? Why? Because you gotta count the register? Okay, well, take me with you. No, I'm being serious. Come on, take me with you, point me at the ghosts, I'll scare them off. It's all good. Need those.
이 대화가 양방향으로 나오는 게 아니라 한쪽의 대화만 나오니까 짜맞추기가 쉽지 않네요.
Okay, here we go.
뭐야, 왜 음성이 안 나와?
You have a beautiful voice. No, I'm serious. Oh, well then you gotta call me next time you're in the dark.
아,
What?
처음에
Okay, I'll take maybe. Maybe's good.
처음에 나왔던 그 영상인가 보다. 그 영상의 반대편인가 보다. 그 아바가 그 초반부에 영상 나올 때 막 그 레코드판 같은 걸 이렇게 뒤적뒤적거리면서 자기는 그 샤워할 때랑 어둠 속에 있을 때만 노래 부른다고 했었거든요. 아마 그건 것 같아.
You are not Ava. No, I don't buy it. You used to be in a band and your dreams to be a singer, so come on. Okay, I won't look. Come on. Ayo. Ayo, ayo. Dido, 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 di. It hurt. It hurt good. You are majestic. You are a majestic queen, and I want a real song now.
이게 그건가 본데? 초반 영상의 반대?
Well, you'd sell more records with that on, no?
좀 헷갈린다.
Well, I've got a like black suit or something. Maybe I can be a blues brother or something. The beard ruins these ideas. So. No. You wouldn't like me without a beard.
수염 좋아하는 사람들이 극히 드물지. 나 아직까지 살면서 수염 좋아하는 여자분 못 본 것 같아요.
Okay. Wait, aren't these like all bad guys? What am I gonna be? What am I gonna be?
모르겠네.
Ava, you're about to say something?
No. I know you're friends with Eric.
에릭?
His heart is in the right place. He's just hot-headed.
Okay, but maybe Eric is onto something, though. I mean, the Nazis, right? So decent people have to stand up to them. What?
Does standing up involve throwing punches?
Yeah, maybe it does.
This is a law enforcement issue.
Okay, they have permits. The police are protecting
That's
them.
right. That's exactly why someone needs to step up and do what the police should do, right? Because I'm sorry, all due respect, John, you're not going to stop these guys with a Facebook campaign.
As a group, we abide by nonviolence.
That's fine. And all I'm saying is I'm interested in putting my privileged white male able body where it can do some work, right? Because I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor in the 60s, and you were there, John. Look, we have to oppose the rally. We have to oppose the rally.
David, we can't advocate for people putting themselves in harm's way.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to have to excuse myself.
It's fine, David. We'll talk another time.
Hey, you didn't have to leave.
That's okay. I wanted to.
주인공이 혹시 약간 뿌락치 같은 걸 하려고 하는 건가? 그냥 비폭력 그 시위를 하는 환경단체에 들어가서 거기 있는 약간 과격파 사람들을 부추겨가지고 폭력 행동을 하도록 유발시켜서 그 기업의 어떤 대항을 못하도록 그렇게 만들려고 한 것 같은데 현재까지는 그렇습니다.
Ava?
추측하기로.
Who's there? Willie who? What? Where are you? What? Wow.
Okay. Hold on one second. I come down and let you in.
어렵네. 최고 기밀? 밑에 있는 걸로 한번 검색해 볼까? 없어. 아, 이거 띄어쓰기를 안 해서 그런가? 없어. 또 뭘 검색해 봐야 될까? 일단 사운드 옵션이고요. 시위? 뭔가 또 새로운 영상들이 나왔어.
The fascists into the protesters right now. This is about to kick off.
그러네. 뭔가 진행됐다.
I'll keep out of your hair.
뭐지? 자니?
Look, it's protests. Things got heated, and I'm fine. So. Sorry.
상처가 더 짙은 걸 보니 이게 좀 더 이전인 것 같아. 아물기 전이네요.
You got nothing to feel guilty about, Emma.
엠마 나왔다. 엠마. 지금 3명의 여자가 있어. 엠마, 미셸, 아바.
Jesus. Yeah, and I don't think you're picking up on how bad it's gotten. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you shouldn't have left them alone.
화면에 비친 여자요? 다른 여자인 것 같은데?
You want to keep fighting?
연기 잘하네요. 1인극이 많으니까
you.
캐스팅 신경 썼네. 그러게요. 벽 보고 거의 하는 걸 텐데 연기가.
No, we're showing solidarity with the protesters. And you know these kids, they're not the kind to want to hang out with their families on the holidays. If it's any consolation, I'm going to be eating tofu instead of turkey. Okay?
Hey, Emma, don't.
엠마. 뭔가 진행되고 있어.
I heard you came to help my two girls, so I really appreciate that, Laura.
로라?
Yeah, well, okay, we both have important jobs, Laura. That's our life now, okay?
아내라고 한번 검색을 해볼까?
Sorry. Hey. We can make this work.
이거 누굴까?
You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as she thinks she is. You are such a good husband.
장모님인가?
You need to be here. Your daughter needs to feel like a part of a family.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please?
알바가 딸인가 보다.
Sure. Bye, David.
No, you're not. And she's right. That's what's so infuriating. I got this. It's fine. You go catch some bad guys.
그러니까 따로 가족이 있는 그 특수 잠입 요원으로 활동을 하고 있는 것 같은데 그 와중에 이제 아바라는 여자랑 가까워진 사이가 된 거지. 하지만 어디까지 진심일까?
We have rules. Emma, stop. Hey, babe. Hi, happy Thanksgiving. What? What do you mean you ate pumpkin pie? Well, that's great, because that just means there's gonna be more pumpkin pie for me. You have? Wow. Well, guess what? I'll give you $5 too.
아, 딸한테는 스윗해야지.
What do you miss for the world, kid? No, Alba, that was very naughty. You don't do that to people when they're asleep. Alba? Hi. No, hello, it's David. No, I'm at work, remember? I'm sure Emma told you I'm gonna be home in a few weeks for a short visit, though.
로라가 장모님이구나.
My work doesn't look like normal work. No. It's David. Happy Thanksgiving.
아, 난해하네. 딸 이름으로 한번 검색을 해볼까? 알바. 오, 2개가 더 있어요. 새로운 영상.
I wanted Alba to be one of the more modern heroines, but
아, 딸이다. 드디어 나왔다.
And she loves it. Oh, doesn't she look so pretty?
Oh, Halloween is so important to children, and I wanted her to feel special.
It's fine, Mama. Hey, why don't you go play in your room, sweetheart? Alba is fine. Look, Mama, this is a family. David is here, and he's working.
He's always working. Walks in the door, and he expects me to have my best face on.
Mama.
I'm never gonna keep a man like you keep being so opinionated. I'll run the bath.
You have to be here for Thanksgiving and the recital, okay? I sent you the date. The Bureau was very insistent that we were a strong family unit. You'd think they'd want to make some effort to keep things that way. We should frame that report with our diplomas. We're both great at taking tests. I gotta go.
뭔가 안타깝네.
Alba is so happy to have her Mima here, and I guess if she really is sick, then it's better that she's here instead of on her own in Texas, you know? Screw you. You don't get to be jealous.
질투 얘기가 나오네요. 이번엔 장모님 이름으로 한번. 새로운 영상.
Hey, Laura. I wasn't expecting you. You feeling okay? Is Emma there, Laura? Or Emma hates tennis.
테니스로 한번 검색을 해봐야겠다. 테니스 얘기를 한 영상이 또 있겠지?
It's David. It's David, Laura.
사위 이름을 계속 헷갈리나봐.
Paul.
폴은 또 누구야?
Yeah. Well, Paul was a bad man.
폴을 먼저 검색을 해볼까?
Okay. No, it's fine. You know, you take care, Laura. Okay.
그래요. 폴. 오, 영상이 4개나?
But we both lied about Paul.
폴이 누군데?
That's Mama. I gotta go.
굉장히 짧아.
Paul, that's right. He was always so polite, always would hold the door open for her. I appreciate that. She's always bringing home these boys she meets at the hospital. And I tell you, every time there's something wrong with them, David seems dependable. He's handsome too.
Reminds me of you when you were younger and wore those sharp suits.
맘마루쳐도 많이 나올 것 같다고요?
Would you like me to have my daughter call you when she gets back?
장모님이 장인어른 어른이랑 통화하는 내용 같은데 요거는
You know, we never talked about Paul.
폴이 누구냐고. 폴이 누구길래. 할 말 없어? 자, 이거를 그러면은 잠깐 나왔다가 여기서 보자.
Car parked on the street outside. I went straight into the apartment. He was grabbing you, and I feared for your life.
폴은 전 남친 같은 건가? 뭐라고? 뭔가 좀 뜬금이 없네요. 아, 정보가 부족해. 여기는 북마크가 상당히 많다? 폴이 굉장히 많이 나온 영상인가봐.
Here's Paul. He's an accountant. He wanted to be a professional tennis player, but he was only the 10th best tennis player in his state. So sometimes he hits people to make himself feel like he still has that killer serve. Emma meets Paul at work when he comes in to have a torn wrist ligament looked at. This is David. He is a gorgeous young FBI agent.
FBI 요원이었군요.
Emma meets him at work too, where he is very chivalrous and steps in when a drunk patient in the ER calls her a bitch. So Emma stops dating Paul. She's dating David now.
전 남친이 맞구나.
But Paul keeps getting drunk and calling Emma up and telling her that he loves her and sometimes that he hates her. And so David, wait a second.
설마 데이빗이 폴을 죽였나?
David starts watching over Emma's apartment. Every night after they go on a date, the handsome FBI agent sits outside in his car and watches over her while she sleeps. It's very romantic. David doesn't know that Emma knows this, and she doesn't tell him. But you know, it does help her sleep at night. She feels safe. So, one night, after they go out for ice cream, Paul calls, says he wants to come over. And Emma tells him to come, thinking that David will scare Paul off, and that will be that. But when Paul turns up, David waits in the car. And when Emma goes to answer the door, Paul pushes his way in. He argues with her and he cries and he rants and he raves. And Emma gives him a hug because she's a nurse and that's what nurses do when men cry. And that's when David gets out of his car and comes into the apartment with his pistol drawn. And when he opens the door and he sees Paul and Emma, he doesn't look handsome anymore. He looks angry. Paul steps back and he looks scared. And Emma looks scared too. And David fires his pistol and he shoots Paul in the lung.
3층에 할머니가 주무시고 계시는 것 같은데. 그러네. 데이빗이 폴을 쐈군요.
It takes Paul about 10 minutes to die.
그리고 폴은 죽었고.
Emma could have helped stop the bleeding and maybe he could have lived, but David tells her not to. It was unlikely that Paul would have made it. And sometimes David points out it's better just to let the bad guys die. After watching a guy bleed out together, they get married.
그러고 나서 결혼을
That
했구나.
helps make things make sense. Even so, Emma is sure that she'll be scared of David forever and ever. You waited because you wanted to save me. You wanted to be a fucking knight in shining armor. You look so small on the screen. I love you, David. But I'm not scared of you anymore. Goodbye.
허허. 두 사람 사이에 이런 어둠이 있었군요. 더 이상 뭘 검색해야 되지? 일단 테니스. 오, 또 새로운 영상.
These are all my old tennis trophies. Maybe you'll win some of these yourself someday. I think she was happiest when I was a little girl. She always loved to remember that. How so? How? Well, you remember to tell them that you don't like that, okay? Don't let them push you around. Where are we going? Oh, no, sweetheart, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Just clearing out all of Mama's old crap. She kept everything. She has all my old yearbooks. Feels invasive, going through all her private stuff, her bedroom.
Oh no, it's just all personal things, like her underwear, her hairbrushes, her diaries.
일기장? 일기장 궁금하다.
No. Hi everyone. Did you really need to do that? You told me you were gonna have a quiet weekend at home. Now you're showing off my kid for all your work buddies. The weather's always nice in California. Look, I got a lot of boxes I gotta fill. I gotta go.
뭔가 또 진행된다.
No, I'm fine.
이 여자는 대체 누굴까? 또 뭔가 됐어. 일벌레. 새벽 2시까지 깨어있기. 아, 지금 오른쪽 위에 이 게임 내 현재 시각이 표시가 되고 있구나. 그러면은 또 뭘 검색을 해야 되지? 마마? 오, 새로운 영상 하나?
Oh no, wait! I wanted to tell you about Mama. Oh, she's coming for a visit tomorrow.
어. FBI 한번 검색해 볼까요? 오, 새로운 영상이 2개 정도.
He's FBI.
처음부터 볼까 이거는?
He's FBI.
이게 처음부터구나.
And he sits down and he talks with her and she cries on his shoulder and he is so solid and the look of relief and gratitude on her face and he takes her to the interview room and now she can't take her eyes off of him. Yeah, I want to be that guy. Yeah. Okay, enough about me. Enough. I want to know about you. I want to know how you got into this job, and don't tell me this ballet story. I know it was a lie. Stop. The Bolshoi Ballet never performed Giselle in Paris. I know this.
내용이 없어. 여자 쪽이 계속 말하고 있나봐. 진짜 이야기는 뭐지?
That's a real story. Wow. What did your husband think of that tattoo? And what prison was he sent to? Because you said he was arrested for a financial crime.
감옥?
I'm sorry to force a habit. Do I need your permission? I'll do that. Bye.
요것도 한번 보죠.
Now, would I lie to a federal agent? No, you're going to bug me about my real name. I tell you a true story. I used to work in real estate. I would take a man to look around apartments. I'd go into these places on my own, knowing at any moment they could jump me. I take my heels off at the entrance, and I would make sure that it was in a sexy way. And then when we would get to the bedroom, I would sit on the bed with the garters and a short skirt. You know what I was doing? I was selling him a fantasy. No contract, no safety. I felt I get more of myself selling apartments to men than I do here.
부동산 업자 일을 하는 척 하면서 몸 팔고 있었단 얘긴가?
No. In here, in New York. Before I started camming, there was a girl who put me on it. It was a model we used for bedroom video shoots. She told me how much she earned doing cam work, and I was intrigued. She was a brunette and tall, like your police station vampire. You would have liked her.
판무 파탈? 검색해볼까?
Careful, Davy. That sounded like an admission. Shouldn't you have your lawyer present? Or... I promise. We get to know each other better, I tell you. I'll give you my real name. Be safe out there. You are one of the good guys.
연기가 대단하세요. 판무 파탈. 없어. 아, 뭘로 검색해야 될까? 아, 맞아. 감옥. 오, 영상이 3개나 있어.
I divorced him while he was in prison. But now I had no money and I had no education, so it's a man's world, Davy. But doing this, I get paid for it. And I can make men disappear like this with a button, which is quite something. Not all the guys are like you, Davy. Yeah, I cross my heart. Oh, look. Here says Max. That was my first boyfriend. The criminal, he did the tattoo himself. It hurt a lot. He did not need his name on me. You do not trust me. Are you going to be one of my regulars?
네, 김혜진님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 영화냐고요?
No. You just turn up. Tip big.
실사 드라마형 게임이라고 보시면 될 것 같아요.
Bye.
Fuck, David. Why aren't you in jail right now? Yeah, I heard he got arrested.
체포를 당했는데 당연히 특수 요원이니까 풀려났겠지.
David, I'm glad you're okay, but fuck. think you've done enough.
뭐 인터랙티브 무비랑 비슷하다고 보시면 될 것 같아요. 조금 더 폐쇄적이긴 한데
You sound like Eric.
에릭도 검색을 한번 해보자.
Let's talk about it later. Okay, first you need to rest. You look terrible, but also great. I wish I was there to hold you.
쉽지 않구만.
No. I mean, half of me just wants to be in bars and in prison, and the other half just wants to beat his ass. You know, you're pretty smart for a blonde. Yeah, it's too easy.
체포랑 에릭. 오, 새로운 영상 3개. 이번엔 가발 썼다?
You gonna arrest him? One less creep in the world to start. You told me this so I could talk you down. Well, why not do both? Beat his ass and then put him behind bars. Or option C, we play around for a bit and relax. No, you really want to be a regular. We need to consummate this thing, Davey.
No, nobody's pressing charges, and I'm not getting arrested. Okay? I was protecting you.
왜 이렇게 또 화가 났을까? 누구랑 대화를 하는 걸까? 엠마일까 아바일까?
You didn't open it.
좀 특이한 방식의 게임이긴 하죠.
Open it. Yeah, it's Valentine's, and I thought it'd be fun for us to start living together, or at least for you to feel comfortable to call my place your home. So. I know you are, and you deserve to be, okay? You deserve everything in this world, Ava. You know, and you deserve sesame tofu and Singapore noodles if you want to come by for dinner tonight. Yeah.
두부?
You're gonna get arrested, and you know what? Maybe you should. I never asked you to.
아, 아바랑 얘기하고 있었던 것
Look,
같네요.
back then the group sided with him, and yeah, that felt shitty. But hey, it sucks to be a woman. And now what are they gonna do? Oh, her boyfriend just beat up our friend. I guess she's okay after all? I mean, this whole thing is fucked. And I'm stupid because I expected better of you. You can take your gift back. No, I didn't open it. What's inside? Peter's scalp?
피터라는 이름이 나왔네요.
What is it? I don't know what to say. I'm fucking furious at you.
뭐지? 열쇠? 잠깐 꺼버렸다. 봤던 거고. 일단 에릭. 두 개.
Oh, I saw your friend Eric. Yeah.
에픽하이가 있었다고요?
He was with that other guy, his friend. They were helping to block the road and, you know, not get into the skirmishes. But of course, they round up the easy to grab ones. So.
임신 같다고요? 임신하면 확실히 상황이 복잡해지지. 따로 가족이 있는데 위장 잠입 때문에 사귀었던 여자랑 사이에서 아이가 생긴다?
Everything's so much worse now. This country and this planet. I mean, I need to do more. Maybe. And thinking about this pipeline. You know. I need to focus. Yeah, me too.
지금 2시 36분인데 절반 정도 왔다는 뜻일까? 피터? 마이크? 피터 마이크?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really credible. You know, when I told her I'd heard of this organizing group, though, I suggested we share a ride. Something came over her, though. You know, she got stomach cramps. Maybe. Anyway, I'll hang around the camp, let them see me with her, and let it sink in. Then I will make contact. That's my plan, by the book. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the best agent of them all?
피터 마이크 요원 검색해보자. 하나?
Remember why we only give these jobs to agents with wives. Right, that's better. Those two are your targets for phase 3. Yeah, we know she thought a favor with him, and that's why the plan works so well. Not the obvious route into the organization, but she's credible.
여자?
Don't cry if she's just worried about you meeting her ex. People are simple machines. The digestive system's easily confused. Excellent. Let them approach you. Let's leave that for the final report.
위경련? 아. 아, 이미 다 본 거네요. 피터랑 마이크 한번 봅시다, 그러면. 피터. 오, 3개. 많아, 많아.
What's the deal with Ava and Peter?
You know, I asked him not to come to that party.
Oh, yeah? Tell me what's going on. Tell me.
Christ, David.
Oh, you look uncomfortable.
Yeah, I am uncomfortable. But look, this is not my place. If you want to know about this, you need to speak to Ava.
I'm speaking to you. Tell me.
I should have done better.
Okay. What happened?
Peter was our missing stair, and everybody else knew, but I was slow to catch on. He liked to give girls drugs. He'd make videos sometimes. He said it was consensual. But sometimes the girls would wake up and they didn't know what had happened.
Fuck, Eric.
By the time I found out, it was old news.
아, 저 사람이 에릭이구나.
It's just the scene.
피터는 개새끼고요.
Sex going on, and you know, Ava was attracted to Peter. Peter knew who all the bands were. Ava wanted to make a name for herself. She was very impressed by him. Okay, so
How old was Ava?
she said she was 18, but she wasn't. So Ava accused Peter, and everybody took sides. And I told myself that I needed to be impartial, and I let her down.
Yeah, you didn't protect her?
What was I supposed to do, David? Call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already looking for any excuse to take us down. I couldn't do that. I didn't even have any facts. I told myself it was a private matter between two people.
Mm-hmm.
It was a one-off, and I just didn't want to see a pattern there.
Now?
Peter is trying to be a good man.
Yeah. And you,
What about me?
Well, he's still out there walking the street, so I'm not so sure. I mean, how are you gonna make this right?
I don't think I can make this right, David. Not now.
Well, brother.
피터는 아바의 전 여친이구나. 그리고 피터가 아바한테 약을 먹이고 나쁜 짓을 한 것 같네요.
I gotta smoke.
No, not in here. Gotta smoke up on the roof. I'll go with you. My landlord's house was smoking.
Great.
오케이. 그러니까 영상이 많아 피터는.
Because you don't like his friend Peter, do you? Okay. Is there anything I should know? Okay, do you want me to hang out with you while you sleep? Looks like I've got some competition. Oh, hey, Worm. Hey, are you putting the moves on my girl, bro? Yes, true, but I can do things for Ava that you can't. That's a kid's toy, you pervert. Wait, you just said it's ungendered. Hmm? Yeah. Yeah, no big surprise that the radioactive glow-in-the-dark bug wasn't entirely harmless. So when do I get to meet your mom? High stakes. But I hear Florida's nice though. Okay. Good night, Worm.
아, 뭔가 이렇다 할 힌트는 못 얻은 것 같아.
Fuck Peter. He's a dick, that's all. He's a dick. No, it's okay. I've got my glowworm with me tonight. It's cute, ungendered, and it doesn't take up all the space in the bed.
방금 영상의 답신인가 봐.
Hey, David. Your girl? I've been with Ava since she was 12. We go way back. You're the new guy. Ooh, you want to bet? I'm 12 inches of ribbed plastic, and I'm warm. Yeah, but he's seen me turn from girl to woman. You know, he's seen it all. Busted. You know, they discontinued these because they're made of like toxic plastic or something. So my mom got them real cheap. Yeah, I think she figured that I wouldn't try and eat it, so. If you want to treat us to plane tickets to Florida, I can arrange something. But I'm warning you, if you meet my mom and she doesn't like you, it's like over. That's where people go to die ordinary. Good night.
지금 하나 더 있나? 다 봤죠? 마이크. 두 개.
Maybe Mike could send over another agent to take your place. You know, that could work for me too. You know, there's only so much you can do over the phone. Are agents allowed to screw on assignment? Yeah, sure. Only fire your weapon if you intend to kill. Pew. Gotta love a clean shooting. Alba wants to talk to you.
pumpkin pie.
아, 이게 호박파이구나.
I've been practicing for my recital. Mama says she will give me $5 if I sing. You going to be there? Daddy, watch this.
No. Sweetie? Daniel, what are you doing there?
데니얼이래. 아, 이래서 데이빗이라고
Thought you
계속
were at home.
했구나.
Did you step out? You don't look like you're at work. Christ, I'm so tired. I fell asleep waiting for you to come home. 2 drinks, and I'm out like a light. Happy Thanksgiving, honey. Wake me when you get in, okay?
치매가 좀 있으신가? 하나 더 있다.
Mike, 3 things, okay? First, I want confirmation that anything they took from Peters, including all of the video, is destroyed. Not entered into evidence and not archived. I want it destroyed. Clear? Okay, second, this informant of yours, Dopey,
도피?
he's trying my patience. Half his clothes look brand new, Mike. And the questions he asks, I mean, they're straight up pivoted to serve a judge. It's so obvious. You have to pull him. No, he is a liability. And listen to me. Where is this boat? Okay? Because I need to push them now, Mike. Now, while they're reeling over Peter. Yeah, don't lie to me, Mike. Come on. Yeah, and everything's legit because I'm not going to deal with any of this Donnie Brasco bullshit. Okay, good. Look, I'm sorry, Mike. We're getting to the hard part, man, and I'm getting nervous. I can't get tripped up here. Okay, thank you, sir.
아, 어렵네. 처음에 뭐라고 나왔던 것 같은데.
Mike.
피터, 파기, 도피. 도피를 한번 검색해보자. 도피. 아, 이미 다 나왔던 거네요. 여기에서 도피가 나온다고?
Prince Charming met the dwarves, Doc, Sleepy, and
여기
Dopey,
나오는구나.
and we're all gonna get.
파기. 오케이.
Destroyed. Okay, I would like you to treat Chris like one of your team.
크리스.
It will be this week. Everything is proceeding exactly as promised. I'm not in the habit of lying. The accountants cleared the funds a week ago. Everything got wired. No one stresses the details more than me. The boat's completely cleaned. The paper trail has David Jones as the owner for the last 3 years. I had them name it the Little Mermaid.
인어공주?
It's understood. The adrenaline's there to help you focus. Look, our ability to plan and execute is what we do best. It's what makes us superior.
보트랑 인어공주. 뭐야? 깜짝이야.
Jesus, your fucking cat.
고양이 왔다, 고양이.
Let's get you out of the way.
고양이 때문에 게임이 안 돼. 오케이. 고양이가 3시가 지났나 보죠? 그쵸? 뭘 검색해 봐야 될까, 이제. 보트? 인어공주? 보트. 2개.
He has a boat.
The boat is more of a hobby.
장르가 막장 치정극이었군요. 좀 그런 느낌인 것 같아요.
Well, I don't know if I'm that, so because I wouldn't want to change a thing about it. It's her spirit that is precisely what attracted me to her. I know she is. Yeah. Are you blushing?
Anyway,
You're blushing.
we have to go.
We don't have to go
Okay,
anywhere.
we gotta go.
We have nothing to
We're
do.
gonna wrap this up. I love you so much. Big day.
여자 배우분 이가 진짜 하얗다.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Nice to meet you guys.
엄청 하얗다.
Bye.
아, 이게 부모님인가 보다, 아바 쪽.
Hopefully you work on more than a boat. Maybe needs the right man to help her settle down.
Well, you are making my girl smile, so that's all that matters. You know she's gonna be famous one day. Don't be bashful, you have a beautiful voice.
이래서 혼혈이구나.
Oh. Okay, sweetheart, I love you so much. And it's so good to see you so happy.
그러게요. 위장 연인인데 부모님까지 봐버렸네.
Nice meeting you.
아, 이제 뭐 검색해보지? 인어공주? 오, 2개 있어.
It's the Little Mermaid. Yeah, it was too cheap to have it painted over, and it kind of grew on me. Oh, so we need a new name? Okay. You gonna come home? Come home! Now! Okay, let's go. Finish up, get the tab, let's go. Come home. See you in 10.
표정이 별로 안
Boat's
좋은데?
name is the Little Mermaid. I mean, I have a paintbrush. I can fix it. Oh, we need a new name. Okay. Okay.
병원이요? 왜 병원? 일단 해보긴 하겠습니다만. 하나 있다, 하나.
A man died in my arms at work today.
엠마 오랜만에 나오네.
Yeah. Me too. It was a shooting. Two guys arguing, one pulls a pistol. He was stage 4 hypovolemic shock when they brought him in, but he looked at me, just locked eyes with me, just right as he died. I felt so guilty. Jesus, David, people die just like that. Mama's getting worse. She was giving Alba a bath last night while I worked late, and when I walked in, she was watching TV in the living room. She'd forgotten about Alba. Alba was okay, and she was in the bathtub playing with her toys. The water was cold, and she was a prune, but I don't think she picked up on how bad it was. No, I am. I get it. David, there's things about my mom I can't ignore anymore. And when she walked in the bathroom and realized what she'd done, she just started crying. Then Alba started crying. It was, it was a lot. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have left us alone. Are we having a fight? We never fight. Because you always give me that look you're giving me now, and I know better than to open my mouth. No.
갈등이 없는 데가 없구만. 영상이 궁금해졌어. 없네. 기록만 봐서는 좀 알기 힘들 것 같고. 아까 나왔던 거. 간호사? 아내의 직업이 간호사였죠? 오, 2개 있다.
Oh, good job, nurse. Ooh. Or we could pick up where we left off the other night. If I remember correctly, Isabella wanted to do some things to Alex.
이사벨라 알렉스?
Okay. You sure you could hypnotize me? Okay. Now you remember you promised you'd only think of bearded men until I shave this off. You're such a sucker for the rock stars. I don't get it.
I asked the nurse to wake me if it happened. She was really in and out the last week, just under really heavy sedation.
진정제.
She never really woke up enough for us to have a final goodbye. We didn't talk about Papa. Yeah, there was no deathbed conversion.
장모님 돌아가셨나?
But, you know, her lying there, it was easier to see her for what she
그런가
was.
보다.
I think she was a woman in a bad marriage who was just doing the best she could. David, I don't care about the funeral.
장례식?
We need to talk.
대화,
Next time
장례식.
you're here, I wanna be able to look in your eyes.
대화, 장례식. 장례식부터. 식. 장례식이 없네? 엄마. 두 개가 있어.
Hi, sweetheart. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Come here. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. Hey, we're gonna have to take a rain check.
Is that Daddy?
Yeah.
Dad!
Oh, hi.
What do you say? You want me to put you to bed?
What? Can I sleep in bed with you?
Yeah, okay. All right, come on, sweetheart. Under these covers. All right, I'm just gonna go put my PJs on. Here we go. There you
I had a nightmare about the tooth fairy. She was big and looked like Mima's cat, the bitey one.
Here I come. Right, say goodnight to Daddy.
Daddy can sleep with us, can't he?
All right. Close your eyes. There you go. Twinkle, twinkle, little
이제는 반짝반짝 작은 별 하면 데드 스페이스밖에 생각이 안 나.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
애가 자는 연기는 좀 힘들어하네. 눈이 계속 움직이죠? 근데 속눈썹 진짜 길다 애기. 이 영상 언제까지 계속되는 거야? 이대로 끝이네요.
No, my mom works at American Axle. My mom's the kind of hippie who shacks up with a retired accountant and moves to Florida. It's very counterculture.
회계사? 딸 회계사. 딸 회계사 바람 불륜.
Get some sleep.
딸 회계사 바람 불륜. 딸부터. 오, 3개.
Out of our sleeping daughter's mouth. And in about 6 hours, I'm gonna have to wake up and go wait in the bathroom while she does a crap. Because ever since you've been gone, she started having that bathroom ghost nightmare again. When I'm in the mood, I'll let you know. Or I'll just put on some Justin Timberlake and have a nice visit with my Hitachi. Oh, Father John Misty then. Yeah, well, I fell for you because you looked good in a suit. My vagina's superficial. Good night.
Sorry, it's my daughter. It's art.
Okay, babe, knock him dead. Up above the world so high. Come on, honey. Up above the world so high. Yeah? Come on, honey. Like a... No, come on, honey. Like a diamond. Like a diamond. Shh. Okay. Hey, Emma. Can I talk to her? Emma. Let me talk.
뭐지? 아까 그 잠든 저건가?
And she was the daughter of a miller, I think, which is a kind of farmer. And she had the most beautiful blonde hair.
딸이요. 방금 이게 딸로 검색한 거예요.
The sun like it was gold.
지금 나온 영상들.
Well, maybe she becomes one. Just wait and see. All right. So her father, he liked to tell tall tales. Okay. And one day he boasted to the king that his daughter was so talented that she could spin straw into pure gold. All right. And the king, he called him out on his bluff, and he summoned the girl, and he said that if she could truly make gold from straw, that he would allow her to marry his son, the prince. But if not, he'd chop off her head. Okay?
나 이 동화 얘기 들어본 것 같아.
Well, I mean, then she'll be a queen, and in the old days, most of the girls wanted to marry a prince, right? So, I like that. Anyway, the king, he locks the girl in a tower with a spinning wheel and a small pile of straw, and he says he's going to return in the morning, all right, to see if she has made the straw into gold. And the night passes, and in the morning, she's given up all hope, right, when all of a sudden, a little small strange man appears, okay? And he asks her if she has any wishes, and she says she wishes to turn the straw into gold, right? And so the imp says he can do such a thing, but first she must give him her necklace. So the girl gives up her necklace, of course, and the imp, he sits at this spinning wheel, and he starts to spin, and he spins, and he spins, and he spins, and he produces this pile of golden thread. And then there's this knock at the door, right? Because it's morning, and he just disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this small pile of gold, and he is amazed. The king is so amazed, but he's suspicious because he thinks this might be a fluke, you know what I mean? So he moves her to a second tower with an even bigger pile of straw. again, same challenge. Spin the straw into gold by morning or off with your head. So the girl waits and waits all night long, and then again, just before dawn, that little imp appears, okay? And this time he demands her ring. So she, of course, she gives him a ring, and he spins the gold into straw, and then he disappears, and the king comes in, and there's this pile of gold, and the king is almost convinced, but for a final time, he throws her in a third tower with a huge pile of straw, and he says, you gotta turn this straw into gold, and he leaves. And yet again, just before dawn, that imp appears. But the girl, she doesn't have any jewelry left, right? So what's she gonna do? And the imp says, if you give me your firstborn child, I'll turn this straw into gold.
아이?
And the girl, she's so terrified that she says, yes, of course, of course. And the imp, he spins the entire huge pile of straw into gold. And then right before the king walks in, he disappears, and the king opens up the door, and he's so excited, he can't believe in it. He says, truly, you are magical, he says. That's his voice. And then the very next day, the girl, she's married to the prince, right? And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess,
임신.
is pregnant. Okay. Thank you for that. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness without
인프가
this new
데려갔겠죠?
little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears, and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs, and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists. He says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to. And finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves, and the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this
아, 이거
little
인프
imp's
이름
name.
뭐였더라?
But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything or the
동화가 더
creature or his
재밌는데?
name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time. No, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says, no. And he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do.
Stephen.
She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. And so she leaves the baby with her servants, and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's gonna lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing, okay? In a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it, there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess will never win the game for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, your name's Rumpelstiltskin. and his eyes bulge, and it looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's. Do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah.
이 반대 영상이 보고 싶어지죠?
That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was lonely. It's just a story. You do? I guess. Now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out. I'm afraid. So.
딸이랑 얘기한 거구나.
But hey, you got your glowworm, right?
아닌가?
Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick.
설마
Love you, kid.
아바 쪽 딸인가?
Night, night.
아 이거 궁금해서 안 되겠어. 스티븐 간다. 뭘까? 일단 봅시다.
Steven?
이게 아닌 것 같은데.
Well, if you're really worried, then you should take her to see someone. Okay, then tell her you're taking her for ice cream. Well, at least you have Steven to confide in.
그렇다 할 내용이 없네.
Yeah, Steven.
스티븐이 누군데?
Yeah, well, I haven't been sleeping with anybody. Yeah, no, I am a special agent of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, okay? No, just stop it, Emma. Stop it. I protect people. I protect people.
바람이 들킨 것 같은데. 낙이. 우와, 4개.
What do you think the Emperor's going to do with the baby? Was he going to eat it?
귀여워.
What did the story mean? At school we have to write the author's message for every story. Was Rumpelstiltskin the bad guy? If I was queen, I would chop off their heads. I'm tired. Will you stay with me?
럼펠스틸츠킨은 잘못이 없다.
She's called Chloe.
아니 세상에 저 인형을 딸도 갖고 있잖아.
나이나이.
그렇군요.
David, we're having a baby.
아, 임신을 했어.
What?
I'm pregnant.
What? I mean, that's in. That's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's. Wait, how long have you known?
A week. David, this could be your second chance. But we can do this together. We have to do this together, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it all.
Oh, there can be other people who can sacrifice themselves for the cause. Only you can be a father to this child. You want to change the world, I get it, yeah, but for who? This is who.
Yeah, okay, Ava. We have to think this through, okay?
I've thought it through.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we have to think this through.
I've thought it through. Trust me. David, I was supposed to be something special. Okay, my music, I was supposed to be a big deal, but this, Eric, everybody, you know, I was drawn to them because they were different, because they wanted to change the world, you know? But my music's, it's not good enough. I'm never gonna be famous. I've learned that maybe there's nothing wrong with being ordinary. Ordinary can be magical. I'm falling in love with you, David. Okay, this feels right.
Ava, I love you.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah. I mean, this is everything to me. It really is true. But I know that life comes at you in waves, and you know, it's possible to miss out on your chance, and I've definitely missed out on my chances before, and I'm not going to do that again. I have to be a part of this. I have to.
Why is this so important?
Because Ava, okay, it's.
할 말이 없지.
Ava,
아기는 원하지 않던 것이고 지금 이 운동에 참여하는 거는 원래의 계획이었으니까.
Lisa.
We're having a baby, David.
I know.
Do you?
상식적으로 생각하면은 말이 안 되지. 아기가 무조건 최우선이지.
I love you. It's okay. I
근데 진짜 저런 상황에서 임신을 하게 되면은 여자들은 얼마나 불안할까. 쉽지 않군요.
That's a cute baby. What's her name?
Her name is Star.
Star?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Hey Star. That's a nice name. It's a really beautiful baby.
Hey, do you mind not...
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. David, I told you
Ava,
to stay away.
Ava, I just wanted to see her, okay?
No, you don't get to see her.
Listen to me. This is a public place, okay? I can.
Get away before I call the police.
I want to help you, okay? I want to help.
Go. Officer?
Please, Ava, come on.
Officer, this man is bothering us.
아, 아바가 벌써 애를 낳았구나. 아바는 애를 낳고 뭔가 둘 사이의 관계가 악화가 돼서 더 이상 만날 수 없는 사이가 됐나 봐.
Sorry. I don't have much time.
Going to bed. Come wake me up when you're done.
대체 이 여자는 누구길래 이 기록들을 보고 있는 거지? 아마 원래 가족들한테서도 버림받고 온 거겠죠? 보자.
And later that week, she's putting that little baby into a cot when suddenly that little man appears again, that imp, and he says, "I have come for what is mine, the baby." And the princess, she begs and begs and please, no, don't take my baby. I'll give you anything. She offers him all the riches in the kingdom.
이 얘기를
She
또
offers him
한다고?
everything, but he refuses. So she gets on her knees and she pleads, please, please, I'll give you anything. And she says, okay, if you can guess my name, I will not take your baby. But if you cannot, the baby is mine. I will give you 3 guesses. And then he disappears. And the princess, she's terrified. So she calls in all of her staff and all the spies and the soldiers or anyone who has a horse to go and scour the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. And the next day, the first spy returns and he tells her, oh, okay, sure. Okay, Daniel. So the imp appears and he asks if she has a guess, and she says, Daniel? But the imp laughs. Wrong! 2 more guesses. And he disappears. And the very next day, another spy returns. But this time he says that he's heard villagers talking about a strange man who lives in the mountains. Now, his... No, honey. That would end the story too soon. You know, a little too soon. Ah, okay. All right. Well, okay, in that case, the spy returns and says Rumpelstiltskin is this strange man's name, and the princess waits in a room, and at midnight the imp arrives, and he says, now your second guess, and he cackles, and he's gonna rub it in his hands, and the princess smiles and looks him in the eye, and she says, Rumpelstiltskin. And the imp is amazed. I mean, he's so surprised that he faints, like, right in front of her, and Emma has him arrested and thrown in the deepest, darkest dungeon, and... She lives happily ever after, and
뭔가 아까랑 스토리가 좀 다른데?
okay.
2번 만에 잡았어.
Good night. I love you. Hey.
아, 뭘까? 이 이야기는 또 누구한테 들려준 걸까? 같은 이야기를 지금 2번 했는데 럼펠스틸츠킨 데니얼? 데니얼 해볼까? 데니얼이라고 검색하면은 지금 얘기한 대화 상대가 나오지 않을까?
Daniel, like Mama's papa.
또 딸이랑 얘기했구나. 같은 얘기를 2번 했다고?
Rumpelstiltskin. I'm getting tired. That was a good story, but I am very sleepy now. I love you too, Dada.
그래요. 임신이 2개야.
And I think that sleeping bag was where we conceived. Remember that time at Silver Ridge? A child of the universe, conceived under the stars. Big? Watch your mouth, David! You know, I was thinking I'd like to meet Alba. I feel closer to her carrying a brother or sister. Okay, well, you should tell them. I don't want there to be any bad blood. I want our child to feel connected to the whole family tree, all the branches.
알바 얘기를 했네. 알바가 딸이죠.
Such a responsibility. If it's a girl, Jane Mary Jones Martin. And if it's a boy, James David Jones Martin. You hate your name? Luck.
마틴이요? 마틴 검색해볼까?
And I'm gonna have to leave her, and my wife, she's gonna leave me when I go home. I know it. I'm getting fucked right now, and I just need you, okay?
이거는 미셸이랑 얘기하는 건가 보다.
Oh yeah? How do they work out? What? What? Who? Who are you to judge me? Yeah. I know you like the chromatics. I know your favorite food is rare steak, but it has to be cooked in butter. You're a good listener, except when you're stoned. Your family is from France. Your favorite movie is Lady Eve. You do yoga on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you want to run a marathon. I'd even told you I would run one with you. Yeah, well, guess what? Too bad, I just paid for more time. Bitch.
허허. 마틴? 프랑스도 한번 검색해보고 싶고. 다 했어. 프랑스. 하나 있다.
You know, in France we say, the sleeping body has no soul. What do you think this means? So you prefer women with soul? Sure,
어이구.
share away. But if you do anything gross, I kick you out. You are not that kind of guy, are you? Oh. You're not that kind of guy at all. I just mean, you're not the kind of guy who has trouble getting a date. I love complicated men. So, what is on the menu? A talker. Well, I can look at both. So, what made you pick me? You like your girls a little gothic. Snow White evokes something a little
백설공주?
dark. It is shorthand for asphyxiation or sleep fantasy. You know, I have a kinky side. Don't you? What do you do, Prince Charming? Short for work? You have serious eyes, but I see something a little wild inside. Oh, no one is listening. Tell me.
힌트가 될 만한 키워드가 안 나온 것 같은데?
Really? Well, how do I know you are telling the truth? And they're always honest with sex workers, even in real life. They save their lives for the people that matter, their wives, their bosses. You are married. You know, there are other things we can talk about that you wouldn't say to your wife. Your session is almost over and we haven't even fooled around yet. You like to fool around? Okay, you are the boss. Will you come back some other time? I like you. Goodbye, my prince.
왕자? 자, 오늘 방송은 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 조작 안내가 있네? 이게 왜 지금 뜨는지 모르겠는데 아무튼 텔링 라이즈는 내일 이어서 계속 하도록 하겠습니다. 뭔가 중요한 구간에서 좀 멈추는 느낌이 있네요. 근데 한두 시간은 더 해야 결말을 알 수 있을 것 같아. 일단 우리가 지금 알고 있는 사실은 남자는 FBI 잠입 요원이고 어떤 환경단체에 잠입을 해서 그 환경단체에 좀 과격분자들을 선동을 해가지고 폭력 사태로 좀 번지게 만들려는 그런 계획이 있었던 것 같아요. 대충 그렇게 보여요. 그런데 거기서 만난 여자랑 이제 연인 관계를 형성을 하게 되는데 그 연인 관계를 형성한 여자 사이에서 아이가 생겨. 그리고 그 사실을 원래 가족들한테도 들킨 것 같아요. 그래서 결국에는 일단 가족이랑도 좀 문제가 생겼고 그 잠입한 환경단체에서 사귄 그 여자 연인 그 연인하고도 결국 관계가 안 좋아져서 나중에 그 임신한 여자는 따로 애를 낳고 사는데 이제 주인공한테 접근 금지 명령을 걸어 놓은 것 같은데 일단 좀 더 자세한 사실은 더 진행을 해야 알 수 있을 것 같습니다. 근데 얼마 안 남은 것 같기는 해요. 내일 확실하게 마무리를 하고 시간이 남으면 또 다른 게임 한번 해보는 걸로 그렇게 하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 그러면 오늘 방송은 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 주말 귀중한 시간 함께 해주셔서 감사합니다. 오늘 밤도 다들 좋은 꿈 꾸시고 남은 주말 즐겁게 보내시길 바라겠습니다. 그럼 다음 시간에 만나요. 안녕.